Hey, what's up, guys? Okay, so I got this video since it's Halloween, and I'm going to try to explain capitalism versus statism and see if I can make some sense out of this. So, last night, everybody's going around from door to door trying to get free candy, right? These are the Bernie Sanders kids that think they can just go knock on someone's door and get free stuff. Okay, but you get a bunch of candy that you don't even like, right? You get all these, you get those little black and white, whatever, licorice flavored things, and you get all these little dry candies and things that you really don't like, right? You throw half of it out because only half of it's the good stuff. So instead, what I did was I went and got a minimum wage job and worked for 2 hours, and I went to the store and I bought my own candy. Now, the beauty of this is I get an entire bowl of all the stuff that I like, right? My favorite stuff. And for 2 hours working at a minimum wage job, I also got 6-pack of beer. Hey, okay, great. So I'm already doing better than those Halloween kids expecting free candy, right? So now here's the problem. Now everyone's going to say okay, well, yeah, that's fine. Okay, but when most people try capitalism, what they think is capitalism, it's not really capitalism. So let's go over this. So I just bought this big bowl of candy, right? Okay, now here's the thing. Now, when I go to the store and I get this big bowl of candy, well, the store is going to make a little bit of profit, right? So, okay, so a little bit goes over here. Let's see if I can do this. A little bit goes over here to the store owner, right? That's their profit. Now, when the store owner makes some profit, well, the government's got to get their cut, right? So those are taxes. So, well, here, let's do it like this. They're going to make a lot of profit, right? And, okay, so now the federal government's going to come along and say, well, we got to take, some profit from there, right? Now, especially if you're in the Bernie Sanders crowd, you're going to say, no, they should take even more of that profit, right? Now, if you live in a place like California, well, California's got their own tax, and then they got to pay property tax on this huge piece of land that they have this store on, right? So, okay, so the store's not even really left with that much. Okay, but now think about this, right? So I worked really hard to get all this candy right here. I worked at my minimum wage job, and then the government says, well, hey, they got to have some of that, right? So there goes my income tax. And then my Social Security, they're going to hold on to some of this candy, and I might get that back in 50 years. I might not, but I might. Now, I get home, and, I'm still a kid living at my parents' house, right? Because that's why I want all this candy. Well, my parents tell me, hey, we're going to charge you a little bit of rent, but out of the rent that they charge me, the government collects property tax. So even though I'm paying rent, that goes over there. So we're still looking at okay, you got the greedy store over here that sold me the candy, and then you got government, right? And then what I'm left with. Did I do income tax for myself first? Yeah, I did income tax. Then I did property tax. And of course, if I live in California, they have their own state income tax. Or California, or I think it's 37 states that have the tax, right? So now I bought this huge bowl of candy, and this is all I'm left with, which is not a whole lot, right? I mean, considering I worked for 2 whole hours and I thought I was getting this huge bowl of candy, and this is all I'm left with? What the hell, right? Well, would it be crazy if I went back to the store and said, hey, you guys ripped me off, you didn't give me that much candy? Well, they're not the reason your bowl is empty. The government is the reason your bowl is empty. Sorry, guys, but that's, it's not capitalism, that's statism. Big difference.